Who will sit the Iron Throne? One of our most likely contenders? Someone plausible but unexpected? I've come to believe that the answer is actually none of the above. No one will sit the Iron Throne because by the end of our story, the throne will no longer exist. My name is Theta, and this is the 4-minute version of my Thronebreaker Theory. The much longer original is linked in the description, and that video spends a lot of time on the thematic reasons for this outcome. In brief, the Iron Throne is supposed to be a symbol of united Westeros, but the pursuit of it has divided and destroyed. Those with the power have not lived up to the ideal of protector of the realm, but have made the realm bleed. With the White Walkers marching south, the lie of a unified Seven Kingdoms has become an existential threat. But I submit that Westeros does survive, and the throne itself plays a role, resulting in its destruction. The key is how one fights the White Walkers. They must be destroyed by fire, even if it's living fire like dragons, or frozen fire like the volcanic dragonglass. But there is a seeming outlier, Valyrian steel. I think it is no outlier at all. It is coveted because of its rarity, and it's rare because the secret to its creation was lost when Valyria was destroyed. Yet that nation is also the homeland of dragons, who were also lost. I submit that this is no coincidence. I think the mystery of Valyrian steel is that dragonfire is a necessary component, and so dragon's extinction prevented anyone from discovering the secret. It follows then that Valyrian steel kills White Walkers because it retains some of the dragonfire potency. Fire in all its forms is the only thing that kills them. After all, the Night King is opposed by the Lord of Light, for whom flame is sacred. The key to how I think this plays out is that the weapons they are counting on will fall short. We've seen that dragons are not going to be enough by themselves. I also guess they will lose the dragonglass deposit on Dragonstone, which I think will probably be due to Euron Greyjoy capturing the island when he returns with the Golden Company. It is on the way back, after all. A pair of dragons and a handful of Valyrian steel or dragonglass weapons will remain, but it's not enough to equip a large force to counter the undead army. I think that the Night King will make great progress marching into Westeros and will make it all the way to King's Landing, a desperate moment for humanity. Yet along the way, someone will have figured out the dragonfire link with Valyrian steel, which may be why we see Sam taking his father's sword. The mystery of its killing power will be understood. Someone is going to look around the Great Hall and realize that a giant pile of swords that were melted with dragonfire is just sitting there. The throne is still sharp enough to cut people 300 years later, which is just like the Valyrian steel which holds its edge forever. I think the power of dragonfire gives them this shared quality. Thus, you could equip a small army with walker-killing implements and save the realm, as long as you're willing to break the throne apart. So much focus has been on the Iron Throne, the ambition of the characters, the name of the series, even the marketing campaign for this final season, with its For the Throne hashtag and posters and the Hidden Throne game. All the attention is on the final prize. But in a series made famous for how often it surprises us, what would be more in character than ending our story with no seat of power at all? The Iron Throne would be as fractured and unrecognizable as the nation it's supposed to represent, and yet at the end of things, it would reclaim its ideal by protecting the realm.